Alright guys, so it is Valentine's Day 2023. I already said happy Valentine's Day to Melanie. I'll say it to y'all, happy Valentine's Day, but sorry you're out of luck. I already got a Valentine's. Most guys might make breakfast in bed for their lady or something. On a special day, I decided to do something different, take her to Mexico. We're on our way out of Quartzsite, heading for Los Algodones. This is actually the reason we're back in Quartzsite from up in the Parker area, was because we knew we were going to make an Algodones run. And this was a little more conveniently located because we don't want to camp down there. We just got to stop and get some gas now. We saw a rather interesting sight on the way out of our campsite. Melanie spotted a coyote kind of limping across the lane, and lo and behold, this thing's seriously lamed up. Most expensive part of any date in 2022 or 2023. The only thing worse than filling the gas tank these days is going to the grocery store to buy eggs. And it is pretty windy here in Quartzsite and cold wind, so we were hoping it's a little warmer down there towards Yuma and Algodones. See the border fence and then flags. That's all Mexico. All that stuff you see is Mexico. All right, we made it. We're about to walk into Mexico. I done a whole video what it's for, so I'm not going to get into all the details of getting across. It's very simple. You'll see a little bit of it. We can't film at the border, I believe, unless something's changed. We're just going to walk across and get some prescriptions and maybe a few goods, gifts for granddaughters and stuff, and definitely a taco, a fish taco in my case. Maybe a burrito, you never know. Come along, we'll show you around a bit as much as we can in there. I'm even bringing a backpack this time, which I did not do last time, or the last 3 times, so. I'm the experienced traveler in this group. Melanie's never been down here, so it's on me to get her in and out safely. Off we go. Now, welcome to Los Algodones, home of dentists, eyeglasses, and prescription medications. All of them at amazingly discounted prices compared to U.S. prices. Often you're looking at 20% to 30% of the cost of similar things in the U.S. If you've never been to Algodones before, it's kind of a bazaar type atmosphere. And I mean, it's a bazaar, not it's bizarre. But gosh, there's just so much going on. There's all these places. There's vendors everywhere selling stuff on all the sidewalks and everything. People are calling out to you to see if you're interested in buying anything. There's people trying to give out cards for different dentists and eyeglass places and pharmacies. So there's a lot going on. Now, I am sure there are many good places to eat in Los Algodones. I have no question about it. I've only ever eaten at Lupita's Taqueria here. And, you know, that was what I was introduced to when I first went to Los Algodones with some friends. And I just keep going back to Lupita's. It's just that good. It's also very, very inexpensive. Very good food. It's worth checking out. That's the only place I can recommend in Los Algodones for food, but I'm sure there's plenty of others as well. No, we didn't hit the dentist or the eyeglass shops this time around. We just grabbed some prescription medication I needed to pick up because I didn't plan too good and I didn't bring enough with me from Wyoming. So I ran low. We went down to pick some things up. It cost less than my copay or generic prices at Walmart back in the U.S. back at home. So very good deal. I'm stocked up. So I have what I needed for a few months. We had a great lunch. I did pick up a few items from some vendors. Not too much. I've often heard people mention to me that they're kind of intimidated by all the vendors and things and afraid that'll be intimidating. Honestly, they're so used to tourists, and if you're not interested, you just say no thank you and keep moving along, and they'll go on to pitching the person behind you on whatever they have to sell. We went and got back in line. I think we stood in line about an hour waiting to get through through customs back into the U.S. That's about what it was last time I was there. We did get a kick out of this one little dog here who has a donation baggie hanging around his neck in case you want to donate to the pup, but we were already in line on the wrong side of the street when we saw that. So let me know in the comments if you guys have donated to the pup. It was kind of a cute little dog. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this tour around Los Algodones. We will catch you in the next video, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't yet already. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not yet. And thanks for joining us for this video.